Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Cloud Chasing at All Time High. This is your host, Born. And you know what it is. We watching that YSL trial today. Mounk Tounk is back on the stand. Um, Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, who passed a few days ago from we don't even know what really he passed from. Everybody's trying to say he had a drug problem, he OD'd, this and that, but I beg to differ. I think Quan was sober. He'd been sober for a minute besides weed, maybe a little liquor. So um, whoever going with that narrative is the people that are basically just trying to go with that narrative because it fits what's supposed to happen, right? So yeah, it's going to be an interesting day in court today. It's going to be a very interesting day. And as y'all know, I ain't got no spill. I just keep it real. Cloud chasing is at an all-time high. So appreciate anybody this morning that tunes in and you know following this trial. Add your comments, share, like, subscribe. They're just talking at the bench right now, trying to come up with some uh, a way that they could present without letting the jury, you know, be in on everything. So, welcome. We're watching this Young Thug trial. We're they got Mounk Tounk on the stand right now. He was trying to act like he want to be a little difficult with the state, and we just gonna see how it all play out. You know what I'm saying? He is a state witness. He's supposed to come testifying on Thug. He's trying to pull a Woody, but like I was saying, for Woody had immunity, right? That doesn't apply for Mounk Tounk. He signed a 35-year probation plea deal, and if they violate him, even if he do half that time, 15 years, that's a lot of time to be sitting there. Because in the people eyes in the jailhouse or even on the street is that you a snitch anyway because you took the stand. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much you can give them, but people gonna look at it like that anyway, just because you took the stand. So it's just one of them deals, man. And it looked like he's telling. It looked like he's cooperating to me. He's been very, you know, cooperative. I mean, he might be a little defiant, but pretty much he's cooperating. They about to get back to it, y'all. They about to get back to it.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Sledge, please tell the jury what you remember today, everything you remember happening with respect to April 28th, 2015, from the time you picked up Mr. Garlington.
Love, I've been here 4 days, just found out how many hours. I can't remember all that stuff, so I don't recall.
She's not asking you now what you remember testifying to. She's just asking you what you remember about that night.
I don't recall.
When did your memory about it leave you?
I can't answer that question for you, but
I'm sorry?
I can't answer that question. I don't know.
Did you remember it when you were asked questions by Mr. Sharp?
What do y'all think? What do y'all think he gonna do?
Mr. Sledge, please answer the question.
Is he gonna
I don't
fold,
recall.
bend, break?
You do not recall whether you remembered April 28th when you were asked question by Mr. Sharp?
I don't recall.
Or will the state shake and stir him and throw him back in jail?
When you were entering the plea agreement that you entered on December 28th, 2022, did you ever stop and ask the judge or tell the judge you wanted to clarify anything?
No, because I thought my lawyer had already did that.
And when you heard the state read out factual acknowledgments and ask you if they were true and correct, did you ever indicate part of them are true, but part of them are not?
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
don't think I could speak that in court.
Why did you think you could not speak it in court?
About to get
Because I
you.
ain't thinking like I could just burst out and say that while the judge reading, or while you was reading out, because the judge didn't read it out. I ain't think I can do that. That was never explained to me.
Between December 28th, 2022 and last week, did someone tell you you could burst out while the state was reading something?
No,
Interrupt?
no.
So last week when I was asking you questions and you told the judge I gave you a headache and made your blood pressure go up.
Oh, what?
You felt comfortable enough? Did you feel comfortable enough to do that?
Because I'm on the stand trying to explain. When you sit back there, you ain't explaining, but when you sitting on this side, you call me here to tell my truth and my understanding. And that's what I'm giving you. I can't give you nothing else. I'm only giving you my truth.
Okay. And so when you were sitting at the table next to your lawyer, did you feel more or less comfortable about giving your truth?
I don't recall.
Do you want to answer the question?
I just answered.
Good morning,
I'm
y'all.
asking you, do you want to
I
answer?
want to answer any question that you got for me, but if I don't remember, I don't remember.
And so what is it that you don't recall about being at the table with your lawyer?
I just don't recall, my love. I ain't trying to give you a hard time. But it looked like you trying to give me a hard time.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Sledge, would you tell the jury as between when you were in court on December 28th, 2022, and when you have been in court for the last 4 days, if there is anything different about parties in the courtroom that you can point out?
No.
So everyone here in the courtroom was in the courtroom with you on December 28th, 2022.
When you say
Relevance.
Oh, no. I see what she's
It
saying.
goes to
Good, them on trial.
changes.
Okay, overruled.
could you repeat it?
Were each of the people now in the courtroom today were
Hang on. Yes.
It's gonna be a long day, y'all. It's gonna be a very long day, you know. Love, she up there being very passionate, but I don't think she's being very patient. Yeah, she's being very passionate, but I don't think she's being very patient. And she might be kind of rushing it a little bit. It's the most I've seen Thug look concerned throughout the whole case. You know, he ain't his normal upbeat self. Case finally looked like it's starting to take a toll on him. Baby mama passed away. A YSL rapper named Lil Key passed away. And now we just got Rich Homie Quan that just mysteriously, suspiciously passed away. So all of that got to be weighing on Thug a little bit, you know. All of them look a little more concerned than they have been looking. You know, I'm not gonna say they stressed out, but I'm pretty sure in a case like this, it causes stress, you know. Now with the passing of Rich Homie Quan, that might add a little more stress to it, especially if it's becomes like some kind of open indictment or open investigation or whatever. But so far, it's not an investigation. It's just people on the internet trying to build a case. You know what I'm saying? And figure out, you know, what role Thug may or may not play, you know, in Quan's passing, right? But now we got Mounk Tounk on the stand, and he's slowly but surely spilling the beans. You know, he's at least giving them more to go on every time he opens his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them situations to where if Thug actually come through and beat this case, it's some definitely higher powers at work. You know what I'm saying? It's some definite higher powers that's at work. And if he mess around and he get a lot of time, you can't do nothing but sit back and blame Thug for allowing himself to get put in that type of situation. You know, or even initiating that type of situation. You know, so this is a very interesting case to follow and watch, because there's a lot of things at play. I've noticed all the defense attorneys got on dark color suits. In Love, she's got on a bright pink outfit. I don't know what that symbolizes. If that does symbolize anything, people in the comments, please break it down for me. If y'all know about gematria and all of that, where does that come into play in this situation? You know, because I don't really know all those things to be paying attention to them, but I do know that certain things like that do, you know, mean certain things.
All right, so for the record, that objection is overruled. Let's get the witness back.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long day of court, y'all. I'm gonna try to live stream for a few, maybe a few hours. I just want to, get my feet wet because I have been following this trial, and
Go ahead, Ms. Love.
Thank you. Just 1 second. Mr. Sledge, would you please tell the jury who is in the courtroom with you today that was not in the courtroom with you on December 28, 2022?
That's a better question.
Could you repeat it?
Can you rephrase that? Because that's going to be a whole lot of people. Just get to the point that you want to ask.
Yes. You already said I was here. Was there a court reporter here in the courtroom? Not this one, but a court reporter?
I think so.
Were there deputies?
I think so.
Were there DA investigators?
I think, yes,
Obviously, you said your lawyer was here.
yes.
All right. Was your friend Shannon here?
If you're trying to get to the point.
Mr. Sledge, I'm not trying to get to anything, and I really do need you to just answer the question.
Listen.
So if you could
But
please, Your Honor, if the
If you
court
could
would
be allowed to
instruct the
answer the
witness.
The ass going to
to
jail,
answer the
Mounk
question.
Tounk.
Listen to the question and answer the.
You got
question.
35
And then
years
you may
on
explain it.
probation.
I
They
would
hold
ask
Thank
that
you.
he be allowed to complete his answer.
Hold
And Your Honor,
up in
since
your
his
head.
answer was not responsive,
His answer was not responsive.
I'd ask that you,
Re-ask the question.
was your friend, Mr. Stillwell, here in court with you on December 28, 2022?
No,
Was your friend Defendant Williams here in court with you on December 28, 2022?
no,
Was your friend Defendant Kendrick here in court with you on December 28, 2022?
no,
Was the lawyer for your friend, Mr. Williams, here in court with you on December 28, 2022?
no,
Was the lawyer for your friend, Mr. Stillwell, here in court with you on December 28, 2022?
no,
Was the lawyer for your friend, Mr. Kendrick, here in
Objection.
court with you on December? He
I'm
objected.
saying,
I'll
why
wait.
you
Hold on,
raising-
Mr.
Hang on.
Relevance to whether I was in attendance at the time he took his plea.
Your Honor,
Overruled.
was the lawyer for your friend, Mr. Kendrick, here in court with you on December 28,
But
2022? You can answer first and I will let you explain, but I need you to answer
no,
yes or no.
but could you stop yelling at me like I'm your child or something? I'm not your child.
You are not.
You talking aggressive to me. You don't intimidate me. All them guys over here. So if you would have came to me and asked me that, I'd have told you the same thing. What if they was in my face or not in my face? I'm not scared of them or you.
I don't want you to be.
Well, that's what you acting like it. That's what you
Okay.
acting like you trying to
So
pay.
do you want me to bring my voice down? And I
Yeah,
apologize if
don't
it
holler at
sounds
me.
like
I
I'm
ain't your
yelling.
child. Can I take a break? Y'all talk.
Now, we've had so many breaks this
Yeah,
morning. We
'cause
really need to get
I'm-
through this.
All right.
You took up that.
So, Mr. Sledge,
Hey.
was either Quay that is in the courtroom here today in the courtroom with you on December 28, 2022?
No,
Was Lil Rod in the courtroom with you on December 28, 2022?
get to your point. No,
That is my point.
your point is
Okay.
pointless.
Was the lawyer for Mr. Huey Quay in court with you on December 28, 2022?
No,
Was the lawyer for Cornelius Nichols in court with you on December 28, 2022?
no,
Was the lawyer for Little Rod in court with you on December 28, 2022?
I don't know if that's been asked and answered or not.
It was not.
Okay, well, go ahead if you say it was.
Was the lawyer for
No.
Little Rod
no,
I'm getting deep off into it early this morning, y'all.
on cross-examination? Defendant Stillwell's attorney, Mr. Sharp, asked you about Shell Kel and Antrevia. Do you remember that?
I don't recall.
All right. When did you lose recollection of what happened 3 days ago?
I don't recall.
Are all of your answers to every question I ask from now on going to be, I don't recall?
Yes,
Why?
because I don't recall.
And what caused you to lose your memory?
You put so much pressure on my brain, I don't forgot everything. I can't remember all this stuff that been asked to me for the last 4 days. It's like, it's confusing. So I'm not, like you said, I completed the 9th grade. I'm not that intelligent to be remembering all this stuff that you keep asking me. My brain just everywhere. I might need to go see somebody after this court time.
Mr. Sledge, did you have
He
any problem at
trying
all
to
understanding the
play like he
questions asked
crazy.
to you about Brian's?
Uh-oh, you're on a slippery
Don't
slope.
recall.
Right. Did you lose your memory at any point with Mr. Steele?
He wasn't pressuring me like you. He was helping me. He was explaining to me. He was breaking down. But it seemed like
I appreciate what you're saying. I'm gonna respond to that.
Objection. The
Mr.
witness should be allowed to answer the question.
Were you finished with your answer?
no, she cut me off.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
I said, Mr. Steele was explaining to me he wasn't pressuring me, but
It's gonna
every
be an
time it seems
extra
like I'm
warning,
getting
y'all.
you, I'm giving you my truth, and you still trying to pressure me to say something you want me to say when I'm giving you the truth that I know.
Mr. Sledge, do you understand that there's a difference between the way that a
I don't-
prosecutor can ask you questions and the way that a defense attorney can ask you questions?
No,
Do you understand that I cannot lead you when I'm asking you questions?
it's
Sustained.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome
When
to
you say
Conversation
that there's a
Loud,
difference
Sound High.
between the way that
Press
Mr.
that like
Steele
button.
asks you questions
Make
and the
a
way that
comment.
I ask you questions, would you help me understand what that difference is so that I can ask you questions in a way that does not frustrate you?
Oh, well, I mean, he kind of has told you.
Uh-oh.
she didn't
Uh-oh.
say it. She said you overruled.
Ask your next question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So will you help me break things down a little bit so that I'm not frustrating you? Okay.
You already have.
I understand.
I
Can
don't
we,
even
can we rewind?
know.
All right.
Uh-oh. Love gonna get a bad attitude now. Uh-oh. Love gonna try to be sweet. She said that sweet shit ain't gonna work, y'all. So she gonna start putting her foot on him. Watch.
When you were asked about Antrevia, was Shell Kell the person you said who had also started a relationship with Antrevia after you?
I don't recall.
Uh-oh.
What is confrontational about that question?
I
Uh-oh.
just don't recall.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you
Mounk
recall?
Tounk.
Because you pressured me. I don't recall.
What
You
y'all
heard
think about
you heard my
Mounk Tounk
brain.
testimony so
All
far,
right,
y'all?
so let's take an early lunch.
Uh-oh.
And you can get calm down in the meantime, hopefully, and then we will come back. Let's see, it's almost 11:15. Let's come back at 12:30.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Uh-oh, y'all. So what y'all think? What y'all think gonna happen to Mounk Tounk, y'all? That's his attorney. His attorney about to tell him, look, man, you playing with your freedom. You playing with your freedom right now. And I wonder how that's all gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? They about to go on break for
Anything anybody needs to put on the record before we break for lunch?
I wanna have-
I didn't think about the fact that the trays may or may not be here yet, but they'll be here in enough time.
Your Honor, may
So-
we be permitted to remain at the table during lunch, or does the court
You-
require that we leave?
What now?
May we remain at the table during lunch, or does the court require that we leave?
No, you can stay here if you want to.
Thank you.
Uh-uh.
All right, so we're on our lunch recess. We'll see everybody back at
Love
12:30.
said she about to work through lunch, y'all. She about to work through lunch, man. What's really going on, man? You know? Yeah, so that's what's happening right now in this trial, man. Mounk Tounk on that stand. He looked like he's trying to be difficult, but he don't recall something, and he just gave up information 2-3 days ago. So that's gonna be interesting to see how much he remember after lunch, after his lawyer get talking to him. And like I said, you know, people gonna already look at Mounk Tounk how they want to look at him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's already gotten up there on that stand and said things. So if he wants to get defiant towards the end, I don't know if that will who favor that would work in. Would that work in Thug favor? Would that work in his favor? I don't see that working in his favor. I really don't see that working in Thug favor because it just makes it look worse. Because all the defendants that came up or the witnesses that came up so far have all pretty much been defiant, but they still been telling stuff. You know what I'm saying? Woody included. Even though he was very defiant, he told a whole lot. He told a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them situations to where I don't know. Y'all put in the comments how y'all think this case going. How is it looking for Thug? So I'm gonna just chill, you know what I'm saying? I know they on lunch and everything like that, but you know, I told myself I'm gonna still do a little live stream, do a couple hours or whatever. So I might cover it until they, you know, break for lunch and come back and see what they got to say and, you know, go for there. Because I know it's gonna be a long day of testimony after that. After they come back from lunch, it's gonna be serious. And while all that's going on, I might probably just want to sit back and watch and observe, see what's going on. But what I'm gonna do, we ain't gonna just watch this right here. We're gonna, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in the world. You know, you got people talking about a lot of people talking about what's going on with the Rich Homie Quan case. So I'm about to try to look into that. I'm about to try to look into that real quick and see what we got for y'all, man. Early this morning, while we sitting here waiting on them to come back. Okay. This something.
That 10 years from now looking like?
10 years from now is a long time, and I try not to see that. Like when I said that, because I try to make like real short-term goals that are real possible. But I do know, and I like 10 years from now, I'll be 43, and I probably should have said 12 because 45 sounds like a better number just to leave it alone at. I won't be focusing on Quan the artist.
$8 a pill?
Yeah, probably like 15 pills in there.
Yo, if you
They're
get,
only $8.
well,
It's a pain reliever though. You know what I'm saying? It's a pain reliever.
yeah, it's a pain reliever, so
like,
it's not
I
crazy.
basically use them on the plane. Like, so if I eat, I gotta make sure I eat good. You gotta make sure you can't eat them take them on an empty stomach. You be throwing up like.
Yeah, you might yourself too.
Yeah, then I'm so small, so I have to eat like 3 times. Then I take one, and go to sleep, and wake up, feel like a new man.
For real.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, y'all. Like I say, you know, we got conflicting reasons to why he might have been, you know, why he up out of here or whatever, right? And it's like we got numerous videos of interviews of him basically talking about his habit, but they don't show you how long he's claimed to have been sober. So that's where it all get tricky at.
Yeah. Any hangover on this?
Oh, nah, no hangover.
Nah, right?
Great
$8.
sex too.
Hey,
And my mom
but you
was
gotta
like
buy in bulk,
$8.
though. You gotta buy in bulk. Rich Homie Quan's girlfriend, Amber Williams, has spoken out following the rapper's untimely passing. She says that she will never be the same after finding him unresponsive. Amber took to her Instagram story Saturday, sharing that the pain is unbearable. I'm traumatized from a moment that'll forever be in my head. Her words expressed the loss of Rich Homie Quan, especially after the years that they spent together. She made it clear that she has nothing to prove about her love for Rich Homie Quan, responding to claims that other women who allegedly were romantically involved with Rich Homie Quan at the time of his passing. In another emotional post, she said, "Our house is no longer a home. I'm completely heartbroken. 15 years gone. I'll never be the same. This is a complete nightmare." Her grief is definitely overwhelming, and you can feel the pain in her words, especially on social media. Especially when she said, "We never could let go, but you didn't have to leave me like this."
So what is everybody thinking about the girlfriend and the 911 call and all that? You know, I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but there's a lot of controversy going on behind that 911 call. They say there's another man that's in the background. They say she called his father before she called 911. It's just a lot of stuff going on about that. What y'all think about it? Put it in the comments.
Now, details about the incident have also been revealed more. The girl Amber Williams, of course, the 911 call was released by TMZ, and she was completely confused. A lot of people were responding to the actual audio. Sounded like she really didn't care, but you guys have to remember, the girlfriend was probably in complete shock.
I'm gonna stay on the line with you, okay?
Okay.
Amber 911 operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you police fire.
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
A lot of people mad about that part right there when the lady from the islands or whatever lady, dispatch lady with an accent was asking about a defibrillator. A lot of people felt like a lot of Black people don't have defibrillators in their homes, and it was a confusion about that for a minute. She didn't even know what a defibrillator was. It's just a real sketchy situation.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
The wait is over. LTX Studio is now open to everyone. Take a
Yes.
Okay, you gotta get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
Help me. He not here.
Man in there. It's a man in there because she said, help me. So everybody's trying to figure out who is this guy. Listen.
He not here. Help me.
Her to ask for help.
Head.
Flat on his back on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
Help me. He not here.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I've already heard a lot about what's going on, right? The guy that she said is not here, right, is the guy that they say allegedly is the one who gave Quan pills. You know, I heard on another podcaster that it was somebody who called in and said that the person he be with every day is named Ant or whatever. And this Ant person has gone missing. And I don't know who that was there, but evidently it was somebody there with her to help her with Quan.
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he not. His heart not beating or anything.
Now, just at the age of 33 to 34, some people were saying 33 to 34, Rich Homie Quan was declared gone at the scene at his home. He was found on his couch by the girlfriend. Although an autopsy was performed on Friday, this past Friday, no cause of his passing has been released yet. His passing has left a lot of people upset and angry, including fellow celebrities. Bootsy went to his page. Quavo also spoke about it. Leaving Atlanta Hawks star Trae Young, he paid tribute to the Atlanta native, saying, "The A lost a great artist, but even a better person today. Always check on your brothers, man." Now, it's truly a loss to the music community and all the people that knew Rich Homie Quan personally. Now, the reason that the girlfriend, I feel like she went to her social media was because almost immediately after Rich Homie Quan was pronounced gone, all of these females started to come out the woodworks. This girl on Twitter says, Rich Homie girlfriend, being the one that found him, passed away. For Erica Banks to post him in their secret relationship is why I feel like females need to start getting beat up more. She's posting him now because he can't tell her to delete it. Weirdo. So here are all the females coming out of the woodworks. We got Erica Banks and a few more that posted tributes to Rich Homie Quan on their page.
Right. So what do y'all females think about that? About other females coming out of the woodwork after a person passed or whatever like that, and you know, all that girl power, all that stuff go out the window pretty much over a man or whatever the case may be, right? I'm just saying, like, I've never seen no unity or respect surrounding no dead man. Usually not even when he's alive, but it's easily kept up under wraps while you're alive because, you know, you can still provide for them in a certain way. So they know that, you know, certain things they're not going to do. that's what's going on with Rich Homie right now, man. And you know, from whatever is going on, man, it's not really looking that good as far as, you know, the information that's coming out. Let's see. Hold on. So yeah, I'm let me see. I'm trying to share something with y'all. Share this with y'all.
I wouldn't say that's me. I feel it's like I'm my own way. So I wouldn't even consider it singing. I wouldn't consider it rap. It's more like my brother would call it porn mode. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's just me. Like that my voice. Like I said, like I told you, I want to critique my crap. I want to be something different. It's not a lane you can put it in. You know what I'm saying? You can't call it all the way sing. You can't call it all the way rap. All I know is I be going in on EP. You know what I'm saying? I just want to keep these people in. You know what I mean? So if I got to hold it the tone a little longer or make this a little faster, you know what I'm saying? How I just do it. It's like when I said when that time in the jail, I always just go back to jail. I feel as if that made me grow up as a person.
That's interesting that they're showing the young Quan, right? And I've been seeing other bloggers and things on internet talk about the cloning facilities and people getting cloned and things of that nature. And as I look at the young Quan when he first started to how he ended up, it may have something to do with the pills and the lean and the stuff he was doing to alter your appearance a little bit. And I know he got his teeth fixed and stuff like that. But do y'all think that the Quan that we was left with is the same Quan we started out with? I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just asking. So tell me what y'all think.
Like, I wasn't no man for always here. I depend on more. I depend on things. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It really on me. Like, when I be in, man, I be glad. I let it go in one day and I go. But it's like you work on your craft so long, and like, you're trying to be in, like, it's almost like you be a slap in the face to me almost, you know what I'm saying? Like, I work on my craft so long, like, I ain't trying to drop nobody's style. Yeah, like, it's my real voice, you know what I'm saying? I be want people to hear, like, it's how it sound, but like, if you go back, if you're like, man, let me tell them to do that research. Like, I had a mantra before that, I don't need no power no more, so you can't change the code, you know what I'm saying? That's the way I've always made music, with the tone. I felt that was my thing. I'm using my voice to my advantage. Like, it's not rap, it's not singing. It's kind of like me. But I've always, you know what I'm saying, tried to hold the tone a little longer. It was always my secret, you know what I mean? So I was just shy. You know what I mean? I won't be like, damn, trying to sing. I mean, you cover the script, you trying to sing. You know what I mean? So, like, I was afraid to let people judge the music. I was like, man, I'm on the song before I got locked up. Nobody never heard it. Right. You feel me? So, like, man, nah, I ain't trying to sound like, I ain't trying to sound like, oh, my lady, this is never sound like Cash. It sounds like rap song. Everybody saying that I'm rich kids. It's that line sound. It comes down to what you're talking about. What's the concept behind the music? It's that line sound. It comes down to what you're talking about. What's the concept behind the music?
My name is DeQuintus Lamar. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I would say the best thing about my city is we breathe music. It runs through our veins. My stage name is Rich Homie Quan. It came in my closet when I was in 11th grade. But when I say Rich, Rich as in spirit, homie as in brother, and Quan because he's only one of me and be no more of me. Right now, man, me, Rich Homie Quan, finna head to the studio. Now, right, we're in Atlanta, Georgia, my hometown. You know what I mean? Go ahead and chop it over here for a while, man. Let's make our way into this room. As you can see, it's a TIG studio. You know what I mean? TIG thinks it's a game entertainment. Now we got a real big on the black floor. You know what I mean? Really like the room to clean, man, before you go into the studio. But on the way back to the studio right now, to the booth, you know, to one of the rooms in here. What the process of recording my last mixtape was really almost like telling my story. And I wanted to get fans more acquainted with who Rich Homie Quan is and where he wants to go and what really I want out of music. I would say I'm about 60% done with my album. You know, the other 40%. I don't have a release date or even a title. I've yet to even come up with a title for it right now. And I still want more features. So yeah, we got Drake on there, of course, you know, Boosie on there. So I've been around the world a couple of times now. It's time for people to start hearing that as well as seeing it.
What is it about you and Percocets?
Nothing. I don't take Percocets no more, so nothing. I don't even know nothing about Percocets.
Okay. But in the interview, you talked about it. You talked about how it's got many uses and helps you sleep and all that.
Yeah, I think that was, I don't even recall saying that, but I know I said it. I know you've been telling what I said verbatim.
Yep. You said you get them about $8 a pill. You said basically I use them on a plane, like make sure I eat good, you know.
So look at this Quan, right? Is this the same Quan that started out? I'm just curious. I'm talking about from the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Is this the same Quan that we started out with? Even his voice. I mean, his voice is similar, but I don't know.
So make sure you can take, don't take my empty stomach, you'll be throwing up. You know, I'm so small, I like to eat them like 3 times. Then go to sleep and wake up, feel like a new man.
Yeah, what you said, man, you know what I'm saying? I just like, that wasn't no good look for me, you feel me? I said that, yeah, but that wasn't no good look for me, bro. I don't even know why they put that out, but that wasn't no good look for me. I think you know that too, man.
I mean, why even mention all this? I mean, look, people do whatever they do in their private life, but why go on the radio and announce all this?
Because, like, he just asked me what was in my bag, bro, and I'm not thinking, like, you know, I just didn't think it was going to be on there. I thought that was me and him having a combo, but it happened, though.
Yeah, but the cameras are rolling. You're on the radio.
But it didn't feel like the cameras were on. Just really like when that, you know, doing radio interview, you know, you miss us sometimes it stopped. There was one time I thought we stopped. You know what I'm saying? But I did say it, you feel me? That's what was going on at that time. And that's that.
Yeah, I mean, you do realize that the younger kids are looking up to you and they saying, well, Quan told me he used this, so let me go pop a few.
I know, like, ain't nothing good about it. You feel me? Like, I can't sit up here and justify that. But if a kid watching this, don't do Percocets. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can tell you. Don't do drugs. You know what I mean? Right. Be ambitious. You know, don't go watch that video. That's what I can say. Don't do drugs. You know what I mean? Be ambitious. You know, don't go watch that video. But yeah, man, I don't want to promote drugs though. I don't want to promote drugs. I feel you. As you shouldn't. Nah, I don't want to promote drugs, man. I just want to.
News Since 4, we're hearing from a man who says he chased the gunman who shot a popular Atlanta rapper's father. Channel 2's Tom Jones now live in Northwest Atlanta, where police say, Tom, that the gunman got away in a black Honda Accord.
Justin, that's right. That's also the description of the car that witness told me. He chased down this road after he heard gunshots coming from Lamar's barbershop. The victim survived the shooting, a shooting many in this community think is connected to the victim's son, Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan is in Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan, whose real name is Daquandis Lamar, is one of the hottest artists around. I'm a smooth operator. He's also known for his close relationship with his father, Corey Lamar. Where your pops at, man?
Yeah, the crib, man. In Atlanta, man. Cool, man.
Some here at Lamar's barbershop are wondering if an alleged feud between Quan and other rappers led to Corey Lamar being shot 4 times inside his barbershop. Atlanta police say the gunman came in the shop and opened fire.
So I heard about 3 gunshots, and so I saw the guy come out.
Van White says he heard the gunshots, saw the gunman, and chased him, but he got away.
He got in a black car, and that's all I know from there.
One barber told me he went to the back, and another barber said he left the shop. They say that's when the gunman came in. Workers here told me someone shot up the shop about a month ago. I talked to several people who believe the shooting is a result of Quan feuding or disrespecting other rappers and songs. Police wouldn't comment on that and say their investigation continues. But in at least one interview, Rich Homie Quan repeatedly said he isn't feuding with one rapper in question.
I never dissed him. Yeah. I never disrespected him as a man.
Van White told me he doesn't care about a feud. He says this is about life.
Whatever the case may be, it needs to stop.
And I checked within the last 30 minutes with police. They told me the victim is in stable condition. I reached out to the rapper's PR, still waiting on a response from them. That witness told me he couldn't get a good description of the shooter because he had on a red mask. We're live in Northwest Atlanta. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action.
Young Thug calls you hubby on Instagram.
He said, Young Thug called me hubby on Instagram.
Explain what that means, man. Because you know people gonna jump to their conclusion.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, like everybody in Atlanta know, man. It's nothing but a figure of speech. Anybody who knows me or knows Quan, or knows Jeff, or knows Thug, knows like you wouldn't say it in that one eye face it. Point blank period. You know what I mean? Like it's just a figure of speech, man. Take it how you want to like. I really don't even read comments. You know what I'm saying? If it has the internet buzzing, man, let's keep it buzzing, man. Let them keep calling me hubby. You know what I mean? I know I ain't gay. Point blank period.
Was it a good look for Quan to go on interviews? And this is before he got his teeth fixed and everything like that. To go on interviews and be slumped over and be high and be doing drugs on camera and getting fronted out about pills and stuff like that. It seemed like they were setting Quan up early, or he was setting himself up. But either way it go, it's easy for you to say, oh yeah, he was just a drug addict.
I feel that Young Thug is fucking with the media on purpose.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
say some shit like that, and we all gonna talk about it.
Yeah, he's different, bro. He's him. He's him. You know what I mean? That's my brother. He's him, bro. Everyone knows he's different, bro. He ain't no hope. Point blank period. Like, everybody knows he's him. You know what I mean? He's different, bro. He has his own style. He's unique. You know what I mean?
What he's doing is working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like him, wearing the dresses and saying hubby and shit like that.
I don't really wear dresses,
the internet explodes. The internet breaks every time he does that. Like, and it feels like it makes him even bigger.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, like, it's really dresses, bro. Like I say, like, it's more so of his own style, bro. Like, it ain't dresses. Like, Kanye do the same thing. You can't call it dresses and shit. You know what I mean? It's almost like to get your attention. If I get your attention, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm gonna just be me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing against what they do, but I'm always just be me, bro. I'm laid back, just cool being me. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all put together Lifestyle. Were you guys all in the studio together?
Nope. Thug didn't even like it. Like when we put together Lifestyle, Thug did not even like the song. I promise you. Thug didn't even like the song. Birdman played it for me. It was my first time being in that was like my first time kicking over Bird. He played it. He came to one of my shows in Miami. After the show, we left, and I went to the studio with Bird. Lifestyle was the first time he played for me. And I told him, like, shit, pull my verse up ASAP. I did my verse in like 20 minutes. Next thing I know, man, hey, P sent the master version back. That shit, man, shit was a hit, man. No more on the charts. You dig what I'm saying?
When you heard Young Thug's verse, did you understand every word that he's saying?
Yeah, only because I've been in the booth with I've been in the booth with Thug. You know what I'm saying? I've been like y'all thinking like when me and Thug in Atlanta, when we are in the studio together, we're in the booth with each other, helping each other out. Quan say this, now Thug say that. So yeah, tell me what I did leak yesterday, I believe. It leaked yesterday. You know, there are more records for Drake, as you know. But I will be saving them for my album. I didn't want to tell me why they get leaked, but at the same time, it got leaked, so we got to run with it. To be honest, you know, like, as far as the Bird line, I seen it, you know, I try not to get into it because, you know, stories get flipped or whatnot, but at the same time, my relationship with Bird is totally different, you know, and that's all I can really focus on, you know what I mean? At the same time, I wish, you know what I mean? I pray for the situation because we're all under the Rich Homie umbrella, you feel me? But as far as that, I leave the situation alone. I wouldn't say that, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that at all because I met Wayne, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say that's the case at all. If it makes sense, I will. You know what I mean? Other than that, you know, I'm still independent at the moment. So if it makes sense, I will sign the Cash Money one day. But if it doesn't, I'll stay independent. Lil Wayne by my big brother, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne's cool, you know what I mean? He came to my birthday party at Live.
So you think it got a lot to do with Quan wanting to be independent, wanting to stay independent, even though early in the game he was he had that situation with Rich Gang and all that old stuff like that. Do you think that by him wanting to remain independent is where a lot of his problems came from?
Back in October. That was last time I saw him. Other than that, you know, I ain't even cool. 2015, man, you know, it's a new year. I'm coming out with a new sound. I have a new sound. I will be dropping my debut album as well as my first EP in January. You know, so I'm just looking for a new beginning.
What's the relationship with Quan, with Rich Homie? No, we don't have no problem. Like, I don't think we can be like how we used to be. Right. He already did. He already just did some bullshit. He already know my heart. So it's like, I'm too pure. So once you just, you do that, it's like, no. I forgive. I always forgive. If I kill a person, I pray to God that He forgive me. If I do something to a person, I pray I get forgiveness. So I always forgive. I don't ever hold grudges.
If I kill a person, I pray to God that He forgive me. If I do something to a person, I pray I get forgiveness. So I always forgive. I don't ever hold grudges
on nobody. I forgive everybody. But on the shallow end, you know how people want more music and people want to put y'all together. You don't see that happening. No, right? Because it's more personal as opposed to it's nothing about music. This is 100% personal. Like this was my brother. Yeah, it's just like, bro. Now it's like, man, you probably can't never get the blessing of having me on the song, and I can never get the blessing of having you on the song again. Yeah, and as you say that to us, I don't know what you're talking about, but Quan, he know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, he did a show before, and I think a guy had touched his leg on stage, like a fan was like, yo. He was standing on the end of the stage, and people was touching him, grabbing his shoes, and he was like, yo, I ain't with that gay shit, nigga, I ain't with that thug shit. And it's just like, damn, you my brother, like, nigga, I got your name tattooed on me. Like, what the fuck is you doing? So it's just like, it's like that. Like, I forgive him because I know he really be drunk. Quan get drunk. Damn. He get drunk to the point where I have to carry him out the club. Like, so I know for a fact he was drunk, but it's like. So at the moment, there's not a conversation, nothing. You over here, he's over there, and it's just, I already know what it is.
So would you say that during that time period, you and Thug were really like close friends, or was it just like a convenient musical relationship and Birdman was really the thing that was keeping y'all together?
No, that was my dog.
Right.
Definitely my dog. Birdman wouldn't keep me together. Shit, I met Bird through Thug.
Right.
I wouldn't have met Bird if it wasn't for Thug. You know what I mean?
Right. And so when did that fall apart? And was it abrupt or sudden that you guys just stopped having anything to do with each other, or how did that unfold?
We all got our own side. The shit start falling apart. I feel like when we start going on, we start getting booked for shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
together.
Yeah, we all started getting booked together, and ego played a big role in it. Certain people, include myself, certain people felt like they should go last, or certain people wanted more money, and one of those. I ain't gonna say too much, but it started falling apart around it.
Yeah, you like kind of danced around giving like a full explanation of it in like a lot of different interviews where you just don't really seem like you want to put it out there like that. Like your commitment to being a real dude and all this kind of like forbids you from putting it out there, even though obviously the fans have been really clamoring for that information for all these years.
I say a little, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the best answer is no answer, like I always say, so I just say a little, but just try to read between the lines, you know what I'm saying?
No
answer, like I always say, so I just say a little, but just try to read between the lines, you know what I'm saying?
Shooting of Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop. Okay? Is that okay? No. Okay, well, I gotta do it. You're aware that Rich Homie Quan's father does own a barbershop in Atlanta, correct? I guess. Okay. In 2014, someone shot up Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop, correct? I guess.
See, that's where we get into the juicy part now. Because for the people that don't know, the guy that's on this stand, Lil Woody, had basically admitted with his recently deceased friend, shot up Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop. So that's where this all gets interesting at. And like I say, man, it's opened up a lot of fresh wounds, and it even makes you think, is Rich Homie Quan, did he retaliate for that? Is that why threat came up, recently unalived? And now by his name keep coming up in this trial and a potential witness list and all that whole stuff. Is it possible Quan didn't really want to go through all that because he probably felt like he wasn't built for all that? And because it was talk that Quan put up some money for a retaliation. So, you could be looking in that angle too.
Okay. And this was a big deal. Rich Homie Quan, at least at that time, was a well-known rapper. I'm listening. Okay. And Rich Homie Quan was trying to find answers to who shot up his father's barbershop, correct? I mean, he came to you for answers. All right. You knew Rich Homie Quan, right? Something like that. Okay. And he came to you for answers, and he told you that he thought Trevante Turner threat shot up his father's barbershop. Right? And you took it upon yourself to convince Rich Homie Quan that it was not threat. Right? And you did that, at least partially, because you knew that Rich Homie Quan was thinking about putting money on Threat's head, correct? I'm listening. And when I said money on Threat's head, taking out a contract to have Rich Homie, to have Trevante Turner, Threat, killed. I'm listening. $25,000, right? I'm listening. Okay. On January 28th, 2015, you were asked by investigator Dennis about the shooting of Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop, correct? You said when? January 28th, 2015, during the interviews that we've been talking about. All right. Okay. The interviews that you said you lied in, right?
What about that one show clip where you said something about like this dude looked like Young Thug, but the guy in the
I was
crowd?
drunk as fuck, man. I was drunk as fuck. And at that time, man, you know, me and him wasn't talking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, like, we were doing a show, I think, in Rochester. And I think, man, Gotti came and unplugged. I'm about to do Lifestyle. We on the same show, but me and Thug, we don't see each other. And the nigga, Gotti unplugged the... unplugged the goddamn my DJ shit. And I'm like, man, what? I look back, like, yeah, man, got it. So we just get up out of there. Well, we gone, like said we ran, but we just got like, man, cause Thug was performing after me. You know what I mean? So, and that was I saw him then, and you know that shit got squashed or whatever. Like, cause it ain't never been no real tension between me and him. It was more about the niggas around him making it, and the niggas around me making it more than what it was. Cause like, we would still see each other head nod, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Really been no real tension, but egos played a big part in that shit.
Interesting. Okay. And so the rumors that people have tried to put out there about saying that Rich Homie Quan snitched on somebody or whatever, that it was some street thing, there's no truth to that? That's just people trying to figure out something?
I ain't never even heard they said Rich Homie Quan snitched on nobody. That's crazy. That's my first time hearing it.
Right. Yeah. Somebody tried to push that on me in recent memory, and I was just like, I don't know where you're getting this information.
Nah, I definitely ain't snitched on nobody, bro.
Okay, so do you feel like at that point, though, when that happened, did you feel like some percentage of the fan base kind of turned on you? Because you've seen this happen throughout rap history, where like if two rappers have problems with each other, some percentage of the fans are going to side with one person over the other.
I would say they sided, and the fact they didn't side. I'm gonna do it in order. They did side, but at that time I'm going through the litigation with TIG, so I can't drop no music after the Rich game.
Right.
Flex comes out in that time. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't drop no music for 2 years. So it's like, and Thug hot as fuck right after that. So it's like they had no choice but to roll it. I couldn't drop no music. So yeah, of course I felt some type of way.
So it's like, and Thug hot as fuck right after that. So it's like they had no choice but to roll it. I couldn't drop no music. So yeah, of course I felt some type of way.
Basically, shoot every dad's barbershop.
What is it like? The barbershop did get shot up, but it wasn't like, I don't want to talk much to it, but it wasn't like he has over-exaggerated it, because the same day the barbershop got shot up, it was up and running. So it couldn't have been like what he said it was. So we're going to hold that down. Shout out to Woody. But niggas know.
So it couldn't have been like what he said it was. So we're going to hold that down. Shout out to Woody. But niggas know.
You got into a beef with Rich Homie Quan, and you even admitted to like shooting at Young Thug.
Oh yeah, I admitted to the shooting at Young Thug, but I never admitted to the shooting at Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, no, but like you had a beef with him as far as, you know.
Because we had beef at a young age, you know what I'm saying? And things between him and I got real close. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's deep, right? That's deep how they bringing Rollo into this, right? Because just the other day, you know, we seen Rollo speaking on Rich Homie and how people showing him fake love. You know, it's just interesting that Rollo was recently released from the feds, and they tried to attach a rat jacket to him as well. So it makes me question, what part does Rollo play? What part does Rollo play in all of this at all, if any part at all? It just makes you wonder.
Because like I said, the jeweler by Elliot, Aviana, he the one who sold me all this jewelry that I got. And one day he was with Young Thug, and I was at Young Thug. Nigga, I just wasn't finna let the beef go. And he told Young Thug and he was hot. Young Thug was hot, you know what I'm saying? He was who he is today, you know what I'm saying? He had Stoner going out there when he lifestyle and stuff, so he need me, period. He was already getting $30,000 to $40,000 a show. So he told Elliot, our jeweler, like, even if Rollo don't fuck with me, I fuck with him. He a real gangster, he deserve everything he got. And it kind of like stole my heart. So at that moment, I call everybody, I tell everybody to put guns down on Young Thug. I'm saying? Cause it was almost places that he couldn't go in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We were gonna get him. But man, him and I, we became very close. Like, he did the same thing for me that Young Scooter did. It's just he was able to give me more because he had more. You know what I'm saying? He gave me better, bigger features, bigger looks. He gave me more money even when I was in the strip club and I ain't had money on me. He gave me $10,000, $20,000 ones to throw. You know what I'm saying? So I love that part of death. You know what I'm saying?
And what's your relationship now with Rich Homie?
Where we standing at right now, I really, him and I really ain't got no beef right now, you know what I'm saying? I really ain't really stunned him, you know what I'm saying? My ultimate thing was just telling, cause us as rappers, like us as independent rappers or drug dealers coming up, because it's people that y'all never, or the world never see. Like, it's people in different country towns that pay dudes for features. Like, they pay me for features and stuff like that. And like, the rappers don't even know how serious, like, them people take their money. Cause I ain't have it like that to give Future no $25,000. I had it, but I could have bought a car, I could have bought my girls or my kids, you know what I'm saying? So that money could have been spent on something else. And if Future would like use my features towards something else, I would have felt some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with me and Rich Homie Quan. I never, like, I'm cool with his whole family. I'm cool with his sister Koya. I was cool with his homeboy. And things that matter. I actually, when we went up there, I was just trying to talk to him. Like when we was at the arena. I really wasn't pulling up on him to shoot him or nothing like that. Everywhere I go, I have guns. So when they seen guns, it went to the point where I was trying to like kill him. He just was all scared to come out. You know what I'm saying? But and I feel where he came from, because I wouldn't come out if I know this nigga Rollo out here. He crazy. I shout out these people, he got choppers and stuff. But I really wanted to talk to him, like talk to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so at what point you and Rollo were going back and forth?
You never saw me go back and forth with them.
Okay, well, he said a few things about you.
Yeah.
Where is it at right now, number one?
I don't even talk to him, bro. I don't talk to him. Got nothing bad to say about him, man. I wish.
Like I said, this the new and improved Rich Homie Quan, but it's something about his eyes and his facial structure that's not the same as the young up and coming Rich Homie Quan. And I mean, y'all tell me if y'all see the same. And the look on his neck, does that say, I don't want to say that on his neck say 666, but it definitely say something.
I'm the best. We're gonna leave it at that.
Okay. I've talked to him before. He seemed like a reasonable dude. If someone can get the two of you on the phone, would you have a conversation with him?
Somebody let me know what's on this chain right there. That little chain right there, what's on it? Because it definitely look, I don't know. I don't want to start no conspiracies, but something ain't right about that chain. But let's go.
I've already had a conversation with him. Ain't nothing really to talk about. You know what I mean? That's just being real from my point of view.
There you go. Well, if you had a conversation, then y'all had a conversation. Well, that's important. Luckily, it doesn't sound like it's going to keep escalating. It's going to sound like there's any more bullshit, around that. Because, like I said, I know both of y'all. I don't want to see nothing happen to either one of you.
Yeah, well, you don't got to worry about nothing happening to me for that. And I don't have no reason, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wish nothing but the best for him. I have no bad blood with nobody whatsoever, man. Shout out to Rollo.
That's what it is.
When do you realize, like, okay, I'm tripping? What slows you down? There's always that moment where it's okay, I'm gonna tell you. I did this show, I'm So Hot, bro. I do a show in Carolina. New Year's Eve. You get paid on them type of holidays. The biggest show ever to this day. Still talking about it. It's like, I did a show, man, they gave me 120. It's like 14. Like niggas wasn't even getting 100,000. Then I get 100,000. So 2014. Fuck my mind up. So my mind like, he gave me 120. Oh, I don't want no 120. They ain't gonna show for 6 months. because my spine was sick. Like, he gave me 120. I feel like everybody give me 120. Right. But I'm not knowing they only do that on certain holidays. Like, I'm still learning. You see what I'm saying? Man, that one, listen. Yeah, listen. Man, that 140 dropped down to the shit I was getting lower. Cause I was already like a 40 or 50. Right. Now, man, I'm down on that 126 months went by. And them folks trying to give me 12,000 and shit, man. Wow. I ain't got no choice but to take them. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's either that or nothing. Cause you know what I mean? It's either that or like, that's how I knew my man. Wasn't nobody telling me, yo, bruh, we can't wait for this. We didn't know it was a beginning for all of us. Right. Like, Fly, like, even TIG, like, there's no manual handbook. Nobody went to school to do this. Like, we some street niggas that just tried something and it worked. We didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know what's gonna transpire. We don't know this stuff gonna happen. We don't know song, you know. That shit was new. We just watching it from the, like, nigga from YouTube. Oh, boy, I think I'm gonna be big until you big. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the hiccups come. Yeah. You feel me? Okay. So you back at 12,000. All right, back at 12,000 shows. I'm this shit slow as a motherfucker. But guess what, though? I'm still on the road, still booked every week, though. Some money ain't slowing down. 12,000, that's real money still. This ain't them 40s and them 50s I was getting. But I'm still going to Dubai. You know what I mean? Dubai don't give me more than that, so I'm doing Dubais and all that. But now me and Fly ain't talking because of the litigation. Me and Fly not talking at all. You know what I'm saying? I can't drop no music. My show money down. Man, I got a dark cloud over my head, bro. I probably was the person. I would definitely say I probably was the lowest I was in my life. Cause you got to think, man. I went from here to here fast. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I blame myself. And it's growth. And I know it was my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have said some shit 6 years ago in the interview, a cussing nigga out. And I ain't that same corn no more because, like, I've grown. So even if I did, I'd tell a nigga, man, don't fault me for that, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, like. Was it drugs involved? Oh, yeah, man. I was on Molly every day. Oof. Listen, geeked up. Fight down. Listen, I'm talking, bro, I felt like I couldn't do a show or a song without being on Molly. When did that start? When did the habit start? When the habit started, shit. On the road, when I first got the road, on the road, the $800 show, I ain't drink no liquor, no lean, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, after some type, before some type of way, we was doing so many shows, I couldn't stay up. So I knew some people like, bro, I got something to keep you up. That motherfucker kept me up. And, you know, there's a machine after that. Bro, I got something to keep you up. That motherfucker kept me up. And, you know, there's a machine after that. Bro, I got something to keep you up. That motherfucker kept me up. And, you know, there's a machine after that.
What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch. But he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch. Before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, yeah, send in the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's
34. 34.
Breaking news, rapper Rich Homie Quan has reportedly died at the age of 34. TMZ reports the platinum-selling rapper passed away at his home in Atlanta today. No word on a cause of death. Rich Homie Quan found success with songs like Type of Way and Flex, and worked with superstars like Young Thug, YG, and Gucci Mane.
Well, tonight, many are remembering the life of Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan, the 33-year-old whose real name is DeQuantes Lamar.
The 33-year-old whose real name is DeQuantes Lamar
Died on Thursday. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office has completed its autopsy on the rapper. According to 911 calls, his girlfriend called first responders saying she found him unresponsive at their home in Southwest Atlanta. He later died at the hospital. Rich Homie Quan first found mainstream success in 2013 with the hit Type of Way. The song Lifestyle with rapper Young Thug was also a top 20 hit the following year.
So what y'all thinking, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Are all the numerology and gematria stuff, all that, is it matching up? Is it just coincidence? Is it just bad timing? Do you think that it's some foul play, or is it just he took himself out because he couldn't take the pressure? What y'all think, y'all?
Tonight, many people are remembering the life of Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan. The 33-year-old whose real name is DeQuantes Lamar died Thursday. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office has now completed its autopsy of the rapper. According to 911 calls, his girlfriend called first responders saying she found him unresponsive at their home in Southwest Atlanta. He later died at the hospital. Rich Homie Quan first found mainstream success back in 2013 with the hit Type of Way. The song Lifestyle with rapper Young Thug was also a top 20 hit the following year.
So yeah, hold on. So yeah, that's what that is. We're gonna go back to this trial, y'all, and see what Mounk Tounk up to. They still ain't came back yet. But yeah. So that's that on that, you know what I'm saying? They should be back in the courtroom shortly so that we can see for ourselves everything that's going down, you know. But yeah, so that's very interesting, the stuff y'all just seen and digested about Rich Homie Quan. What are y'all opinions? What do y'all think? Is it possible, or is it just coincidence, or some kind of conspiracy, or what? Let me know. Let me know, y'all, because I put a poll up about it. And let me see the results of that poll so far. Hold on. Yeah, I put a poll and I asked I asked on my poll, do you think it was an OD or do you think it was foul play? 73% of the people think it was a bad pill. 13% think it was foul play. And the other 13% think that it's some kind of government conspiracy or involvement with the record industry or something like that. So could it be all of the above? Could it possibly be all of the above? And what I mean by all of the above, right? Could it possibly be that, yes, Quan relapsed, went back into old habits, and maybe got around some people that had other people interests involved, and they did what they did, right? And by them doing that, it also helped the bigger conspiracy of the government or the record labels or that industry, right? So that's why I asked if that's all possible, right? If he did all that, then is it all three? Is it all three reasons? Because I'm leaning on the side of, yeah, he might have been a pill junkie. He might have did a lot of pills, but I'm thinking that if he doing pills, he know what kind of pills he doing. So now, if you getting it from a source that you think you used to getting it to, but they have other interests, then that's where all the conspiracy started. So when you think about it, y'all, this thing can go any kind of way, y'all. So we're gonna see what Mounk Tounk get up here and say, if he say anything at all. And then we're gonna see how it all play out. So give me a second, y'all. I'll be right back. Yeah, y'all. Course supposed to start in probably approximately 12 more minutes, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Court should resume shortly. So, you know, even when that does happen, I'll probably stick around to the next recess because I've already been doing my live for a while. And yeah, so the people that's watching, I appreciate y'all for supporting. Please like, share, subscribe. I don't have a lot of people on my live chat right now, but hopefully soon one day I start getting a lot more people in my live chat and we can interact a little more. So yeah. Yes. Let me see. So yeah, y'all, that's my coverage I'm gonna do for today, man, because ain't nobody in here yet. And I want to be able to watch this testimony myself. So who knows? I might come back live before the day over with. But as for this live stream, it's over with. So with that being said, I ain't got no spill. I just keep it all the way real. Cloud chasing is at an all-time high.